Hi guys, I'm Kelsey Elbers, and today we're going to be going over 7 places where gluten could be potentially hiding in your cupboard right now. So a lot of people think it's a fad to be giving up gluten, but I think it's a good strategy if you're trying to figure things out with your health to see how you respond to it. Maybe it's because you're celiac or you have a non-celiac gluten sensitivity. Maybe you're trying a new way of eating like a Whole30 or a paleo plan, and that requires you to give up gluten. It doesn't really matter, but if you're having health problems and you've never tried to cut out gluten, I recommend that. I'm not 100% gluten-free anymore. I used to be. I eat most things gluten-free, but occasionally I want to splurge and I want to get something that has gluten in it, and the replacement just doesn't start the same, or isn't the same. So I want to know if I'm eating a Chicago-style hot dog, I know there's gluten in that bun, but what I don't like to happen is eat something that I assume is gluten-free and really I'm getting a dose of gluten through that. So let's talk about 7 places where gluten can be hiding. First one, chutney and pickles. So those are typically made with malt vinegar, which is a gluten-containing, or is made from a gluten-containing grain. So you want to be careful and make sure that you see some gluten-free labeling on any chutneys or pickles that you're getting. The second is powdered gravy and bouillon cubes. Gravies are made with wheat as a thickener. In fact, I would say unless the gravy is specifically marked as gluten-free, same thing with the bouillon cubes, I would almost guarantee you there's wheat in there. The third one is imitation crab meat, which can be tough. I don't really recommend imitation crab meat because it's typically made with processed soy, and wheat then is a thickener and a binder. So if you're going to do crab, just splurge and get the good, real crab meat. So the fourth one is instant coffee, which is just like, oh, seriously? Like, coffee does not typically have gluten in it. Again, kind of like the crab. So if we're looking at instant coffee, we're adding that wheat in and that gluten-containing thickeners to make it stretch a little bit farther. The fifth one, which is a little bit shocking, is pâtés. So this is something to watch out for in a lot of restaurants. Again, if we're just using some wheat as some thickener, so ask if there's gluten or wheat in it. If your server doesn't seem to know, ask them to ask the chef. Ask. It's okay. You don't have to be a jerk when you ask, you just ask. And then the last two are very similar. Sauces and soups. Again, we're adding in wheat as a thickener to a lot of those. So again, if they're not specifically labeled or marked gluten-free, check for it or ask if you're going out to dine somewhere. So we have chutney and pickles. We have gravy and powdered gravy and bouillon cubes, imitation crab meat, instant coffee, pâtés, and sauces and soups. So again, best way to guarantee that your food that you're buying is gluten-free is to, again, look for a clear label. Read the back and read the label on the back for the ingredients. If you're going out to eat, ask your server or do some research online ahead of time. Of course, the number one way to know is to cook and prepare your food yourself, but I get it, we don't always have time to do that. But hopefully this talk has shown you to at least be cautious about the foods that you're eating and consuming and letting into your house. So that's what I got for you guys today. I'm Kelsey Elbers, and I'll see you next time.